Hi, my name is Kelly and I'm going to be teaching you a quick lip tutorial. So I start with the darkest colors first and I just create a line where the two lips meet in the center. That's going to be your darkest point for your mouth. And then I'm also going to add some of this darker color underneath for the shadow under the bottom lip. Alright, so now I'm going to go in and create some mid-tone colors with Bubble Bath Pink. This is a really fun color, and as you see, when I lay it next to the deeper red, it's going to kind of bleed into one another and create a really nice soft gradient shadow that reaches the base of the lip. When I create my lips, I like to remember to keep my highlights white, and our highlights are gonna fall right where those two ovals used to be, where like the main two fat pads are in your lip. Then I'm going to use the same technique and just do it right along this shadow here. Then I am going to take this watercolor brush pen. It comes with the pack of Real Brush pens. It doesn't have any pigment, it's just full of water, which is great because it's perfect to kind of extend your pen color and really blend those colors in smoothly as you go. So as you see, I'm just adding water to that shadow line, pulling that color really faint upward to the top lip. Create a little bit of depth in the lip, making it darker right through the middle here, and then leaving those two ovals pretty white just to make it look like popping out of the page more. Okay, so the next color I'm going to use is Fuchsia, and I'm going to build up the sides with some of this color here. It's a little bit deeper pink. And then I'm just gently pulling this color from around the upper edges. I like to use a slightly paler shade for the top of the lip versus the bottom. Okay, now I'm going to go in and use Blush Pink for the upper lip and just add some details just by brushing upward and using that texture to make the lips look a little more full. Okay, so after you've laid down all of the colors you want blended for your base layer on your lips, go ahead and let that dry, or you can blow dry it. I went ahead and just blew dry this for about 30 seconds to a minute. It doesn't take long to dry. And now that it's dry, you'll be able to add all of your fine lines and details on top without it bleeding into your base coat. All right, so I'm going in and re-entering that shadow that was lost a little bit along the way. Then once I have gotten that deeper shadow mapped out, I'm gonna go in with Fuchsia and add that color back right around that border. And this is gonna create a nice layer on top of our base to really give our mouth some depth. And again, I'm leaving some white spots here and there just to make sure those highlights pop. Last layer of color is Bubble Bath Pink. This shade is perfect for lips and for adding like a rosy tint to your skin tone if you're making a lighter skin tone. Just kind of blending all of those colors in. All right, guys, and that's how you make a watercolor lip using the Real Brush pens. Thank you so much for watching.